Hello everyone, I am Ayush Sirjan, a senior cybersecurity consultant at a multinational company. Today I'm here to talk about an interesting case that happened in our company. Employee of our company shared our customers' private data to a third party. He basically did this to show the flaws of our company and to fix or report our company. But our company says this is completely illegal. So today we'll learn how this thing reporting was illegal and what is the proper legal and ethical way to report a problem. And today we'll go through all the process, how this is illegal and how reporting should be done correctly. First, let's go through the legal analysis of this case. So, to understand this, we must first understand the laws. First, GDPR in Europe, the Data Protection Law of Europe. You can know more details of this law in the GDPR info.eu website. So, basically, what this law says is that a company cannot share its customers' information to public, or it must need proper permission to share the information. So in this case, the employee shared the information of a customer to a third party member. So this is basically illegal. Secondly, computer misuse law, like Europe's Computer Misuse Act. You can know more about this law in the website given, cps.gov.uk. So basically, what this law says is that a company's employee or anyone can't share or access a company's customers' data and share it to a third party, even if it is to help a company. So basically, this employee broke this law and it is considered a crime. Lastly, we're going to talk about whistleblowing laws, like UK's Public Interest Disclosure Act. You can know more about this act in the website gov.uk. So basically, whistleblowing means reporting a problem of a company to a public, but there is also a proper procedure you have to go through to do this. So basically, when you're reporting a problem to a third party member, you have to do this legally and report this to a police or a official person. So in this case, the employee did not follow the proper steps. So this is also a crime. So legally, the employee did break the legal procedures and did not report it properly. He may have used the whistleblowing law, but even the whistleblowing law has a proper step to follow, like reporting it to some proper official or police. So legally, it is something that he did wrong. So we have done legal analysis. Now let's go ethical analysis. First, utilitarianism, doing what helps the people. So if this leak done by the employee stopped the harm to the big mass of our customers, then it was basically good. But in a sense, he did leak this data, and this data also ended up leaking thousands of our customers' data to a third party member. So ethically also, if we are talking, this is not a good thing. Secondly, deontology, following rights and duties. So basically, this employee signed and agreed to protect customers' details and privacy in our company. So basically, he didn't follow what he basically promised. So basically and ethically, this is also wrong. So let's talk about professional ethics. This employee agreed to our company to always keep our data safe from the public. So in a professional way, he did not do that. So he basically also failed to keep his promise. signifying this is also ethically wrong. Lastly, let's also talk about the company's ethics. If what the company did is ethically correct or not. So let's see. Thinking about it, the company did not protect the customer's information in a proper way, making it a kind of wrong. So basically, the company is also in a ethically wrong situation. But at the end of the point, the employee did not follow proper procedure and report this problem to the proper official, revealing our company's private customer data to a public third party member. So ethically this is also incorrect. So in the ethical analysis we found that the employee is ethically incorrect. Finally, let's talk about my recommendation and what should have really been done in this case. Legally, the employee was in the wrong as he did not follow the law, and ethically he was also in the wrong because our customers' data was leaked and the customers were harmed. So let's see what we can do. So first we need to put a proper whistleblowing process so that in the future nothing like this will happen, so the employee will report it in a proper procedure. So, and we also need to train our employee in a cybersecurity techniques so that in the future if a person finds this problem, you will be able to recognize what this problem is and report it properly so that a company can later on fix it. And we also need to do a proper way of leadership so that in the future our employees should not be scared to report this kind of problem to us, so we can properly fix if any kind of problem like this arises. And lastly, we also need to put a hierarchy administrative system of security information management so that only a limited number of people can access a limited number of information, and by the post or how the administrative ranking starts, people will start to get more access to the more information. In conclusion, this case taught us that in the future, if any kind of problem like this arises, we must report it lawfully and ethically, and there is always a proper procedure to report this kind of problem. So in the future, I hope that everyone watching this video, if that person faces any kind of similar problem, he report the problem ethically and legally so that it will not harm anyone and will fix the problem correctly.